Happy Sunday, happy Hall of Fame induction to all the brand new Hall of Famers. Dave Parker, CC Sabathia, Dick Allen, Billy Wagner. No Ichiro, unfortunately. Let's check out the new content, new collections, Hall of Fame program. Leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a look at the Hall of Fame program. Ichiro, for those of you guys wondering, not a part of it, not at the game. They don't have his name, image, and or likeness rights, and it's primarily, I would guess, due to conflicting interest. He's on the Pro Spirits game, the Japanese baseball game, legally with an exclusivity deal. He cannot be in MLB The Show. It sucks, but yeah, he stands alone as the only Hall of Famer that will not be featured here today. Although very happy for him, very grateful to see him get inducted as one of my favorite players in my time growing up. Should have been unanimous. Fucker who didn't vote him in. Mad about that. Dave Parker, the late great, really wish he could have been around. Of course, he passed, I believe, in June. A little bit ahead of his induction today, which much deserved and probably should have happened some years ago. Here's a 95 Dave Parker. It's honestly a pretty good card. Great contact, 95 arm. Of course, always had a cannon out there in right field. So that's one card, and you also get a 95 CC Sabathia. You'll say he's going in as a Yankee. They have to give a non-Yankee CC card. He gets a 95 for the Brewers. Four-seam slider, circle change, sinker, and a curveball. I've always been a pretty big fan of CC cards in the game, and I think this one will be good too. But probably not as good as the 99, you would assume. Insane that this probably would have been a good starter like 2 weeks ago, and now this is Bautista bait. This is fodder. This is just going to be thrown in a collection. And here you go. At 60 points, you get yourself a 99 Dave Parker wearing that pirate yellow, looking sharp. It's a very good card that you're going to get for free in this program. 120-93 against right. 112-90 against weak side lefties. Pretty much maxed out clutch. 100 vision. 82 fielding. Max arm. It's a killer. I really do like Dave's swing. I know a lot of people are disenfranchised, so I've heard about using lefties. I say challenge yourself. I hit the piss out of the baseball. Schwarber with Ethan Holiday with some lefties. It is doable. You can go lefty-lefty. I believe in you. We've also got later down the path, of course, at 100. There it is. CC Sabathia getting a 99. Another free 99 starting pitcher. This one is, of course, a lefty. So, yeah, kind of adds to. We were getting a lot of good righties, and here comes CC. MLB doesn't get to pick who gets into the Hall of Fame. But very happy to see that CC Sabathia got in there year one, of course. Dominant throughout his career. Surprising he didn't get any Cleveland, at the time Indians or, currently Guardians card. 104 hit, 103 K, 100 BB9, 106 pitch clutch. Excellent pitch mix. Sinker cutter combo there for you. Really good. I'm a big fan of that. He's got breakout liar as well. I think he's going to be a stud. You're certainly going to see him a lot because he is for free just by playing the game. But how do you get him? There's, of course, moment challenges, as always. Tally 2 hits with Dave Parker. 2 strikeouts with Billy Wagner, 2 hits with Dick Allen, and pitch 2 innings with CC Sabathia. Don't blink or you might miss this moment. A rare moment in time. There's missions with each of them. PXP with the teams that those guys played for. Extra base, total base hits, and home runs with the Hall of Fame 95 Dave Parker. And it looks pretty much the same with all of these. Any Billy Wagner, whether it be the 85 or I don't know if there's another. A standout. Oh, right. There's another one that you can earn. Oh, cool. Kind of the same for all of these. These don't look, they're a little lofty. 25 hits with Allen's teams. Of course, he had the Cornerstone Evolution card earlier on in the year. 500 PXP with that. This doesn't seem too bad. 20 innings pitched with Guardian, Brewers, and Yankees. Yeah, for 2 free 99s, realistically, this might take you a couple hours. I think that's pretty good. Again, we went from getting just recently, like the Sammy Sosa having to play a month worth of moments to where now you get 99's snap of the fingers. Life comes at you fast, doesn't it? So that's a good portion of the content today. Of course, the new 99 CC Sabathia Day Parker, but there's a couple more that are joining the fray as well in the collections tab, because we've got Billy Wagner, Dick Allen, and of course the 99 retro finest Jose Bautista, who is going to be the brand new Legend and Flashback collection, which we'll see how tough he is to get. I'm curious how to get these guys. Okay, so it's working on a voucher basis to get the Hall of Fame cards. If you have one, which you probably do, you're going to be able to get a 95 Billy Wagner. Love the spring training shot. With the Phillies there, covering first base, Garrett Cole couldn't do that. There we go. You get a free Billy Wagner. We'll take a look at him. Even the 95 should be decent. He's got no outlier. Okay. Got to pay if you want the outlier. 107, 98, 105 on the big per nines. 97 pitch clutch. Pretty good. And then, of course, to get the 99. This one I would bet has outlier. He sure does. With the Astros, of course, as he was inducted, pretty much maxed out on hit K and pitch clutch. 87 BB9. They gave him 5 pitches, including a sinker. They've been very liberal this year with extending these guys' pitch mix to make them better in the game, and I guess I'm here for it. I would say maybe make the game work to have these guys pitch like they did in real life and still be as effective, but who am I, right? I make YouTube videos. I would love if these guys could pitch. Like Mo, if he could pitch in real life like he does in the game and still be just as effective, that'd be really good. One of the best lefties, for sure, with Billy Wagner, and we're almost there. Just based on these trophies, these card rewards, we're basically at Billy Wagner. Okay, so these might not be too terribly hard to get done. You got a free 95 Dick. You can never complain about free Dick. Is it a good Dick? Usually you got to pay for that. Maxed out against lefties. That's pretty good. 125 aside. It's hard to be much better than that. He's kind of a platoon bat, but should make it a little bit easier to get the stats and the PXP to get the Hall of Fame program done. And eventually you work yourself up. 21 vouchers are required for this, so this we're not so close. But you get yourself a pretty damn good one. Still maxed out against lefties. A lot better against righties here. 117 clutch. Plays 3B first and left field. 81 speed. Pretty good card. I did like a little. I didn't love the swing on the milestone, cornerstone, evolution, whatever they call it. The one that was out at launch. I wasn't enamored with it. Didn't love the Dick. But this one could be really good. We'll see. Tougher to get. Interesting format that they went this time for. That's a bad zoom. Okay, my bad. Just trying to fuel myself. Jose Bautista. Let's look at him. You need 28 vouchers for Jose Bautista, which, of course, is all but one that you're going to be able to earn, including these. These Hall of Famers are vouchers in and of themselves. But you do get a 95 Bautista as well. Love that. I mean, it's not that good. Contact. Great power versus righties. But at least you get something. You get some sort of Jose Bautista. But of course, less jabbering. Let's show off the 99 Joey Bats. Holy Lord. Look at that. Maxed out. He's literally the righty Ted Williams. I mean, they're taking Jose Bautista and making him look like the GOAT here. I mean, holy shit. Now, is this the most realistic Joey Bats? No, not really. His durability would be far lower. Wagner Odor has proved that. But my God, is it an exceptional card. 70 speed, perfectly fine in the outfield, maxed out arm, 85 fielding, 80 reaction, can play third base, can play left field, still at a gold shield, and you're not really going to get much better hitting this side of the border. I mean, Blue Jay great. Jose Bautista might not get a Hall of Fame card at some point. But man, is this probably even better. You get 13 vouchers. All right, let's see just how tough it is. So we'll take a look. Color Storm, they want 20. That's an easy voucher. Boom. I mean, those are the Team Affinity cards award series. I have 15. That would include Lockett and Manny. There's a couple you can skip. I don't have the Joe Morgan. This one, of course, very expensive. Give it like 2 weeks, and he will be available for free in the multiplayer path, but it will take some time. Warren Spahn, he's 30K. He was the new headliner. I mean, I love the Manny Ramirez, so I ain't going to do it. But it's kind of up to you. Obviously, don't lock in these cards until you're actually ready and feasibly going to get them. Also, remember, whenever you auto-select, it selects from the top, which is the highest overall cards, and you might not want to do that, okay? Just forewarning, because I've gotten burned by it in the past. Same thing I said about Joe Nathan. He will eventually be obtainable for free. Should be, like I said, about 2 weeks in that path. Escalated up to 25 Jolt. They still don't even require all of them, which is kind of cool. 32 contributor. Do we have that? We have all of them. Okay. We're looking pretty good so far. Last ride series. I told you guys. Remember when I told you to invest in Nolan Ryan? I did. I hope he did. He is 80K. Wow, has he jumped up? Hopefully it kept in on that. I picked him up at one of the flash sales because, well, they're probably not going to put out any more last ride cards, and they did not. So you need him. There you go. I didn't invest, but I have him, which is the important part. 13, so you can't skip. Well, I guess you can skip one. Yu Darvish isn't in there. Boom, we got rookie series, and we're making pretty good headway here. 10. Looks like we've got enough. See what I mean? Well, I guess not there, but they do select from the top, which is annoying. We should be able to have Dick Allen at this point. We are shy on All-Star. Okay. The phone is going to run out at some point. A lot of this is chase cards that are still like 50K for a 90, which I can't bring myself to buy. Rob Dibble's 60K for an 87. No thanks. That's probably going to be a good one to skip. I think these are basically all chase cards. And then Barry Larkin being a flawless reward. But he, too, is not available for free. So All-Star, we're not going to be able to do. Veteran, we are there. We have the voucher. We got a rally. Second half, we're shy. We're 2 away. Hello, Dave Parker and CC will get us there. Okay, so we'll have that voucher, just not quite yet. Standout, 17. We have enough. Get that. Move on to postseason. We've got 15, thanks to the new Jose Bautista. Spotlight. Wow, okay. Did they want every single Spotlight card of the game? It looks like it. It's going to get easier throughout time, of course, as they release more, but we are... All right. All right, future tense Gomer. Apparently, I've never played the game before. You see that thing in the top left? It says page 1 of 2, right? That's my bad. I should know better. You can certainly skip a few more. Still tough. I don't quite have all the Spotlight cards necessary. But for tops now as well. There's 2 pages. Oh my God, I still don't have enough. But forewarning, so you don't look like a moron like me. There's multiple pages there. We're not going to be able to get that one done. Cornerstone, I haven't finished these 3 yet, so we'll get them, but that's pretty much the easiest one you can do. And tops now, we're pretty much there. We're just 1 away. So, all right, we're off on All-Star and Spotlight. I'll have to decide if I want to get it done right away. We can get Dick Allen, though, so hell yeah, love me some Dick. Boom. I mean, even that, him and Billy Wagner are 2 pretty obtainable 99 overall Hall of Fame Series cards that you're going to be able to get. Hint, hint, that's probably going to be a voucher for the next collection when that happens. And yeah, we're a few off. So I think it's worth it. I mean, again, it's hard to really get too much better than that Jose Bautista card. Man, oh man. Is he good? He was never that good in real life, but in the game he is. So we're going to work towards that. We'll eventually get him. But we got ourselves a couple of 99s to play with and then added on to 4 once we play throughout that new program. That's pretty great, in my opinion. The fact that you get that Dave Parker, the CC Sabathia so easily, I think is awesome. Again, we'll play it on stream here. It should take a couple hours, and boom, you'll be there. Looking forward to the upcoming content, the 29th. We've got the Speedway Classic, of course, the Bristol Motor Speedway game taking place between the Braves and Reds. There's a new program, Conquest, an event happening there. There's a Diamond Quest. Whoops. I didn't forget about that. I don't know why I clicked onto my team there. Diamond Quest. Yes, there's more 99s. Cy Young and Rod Carew. Thank you, chat, for reminding me about that. Yes. I did not forget about Diamond Quest. I certainly haven't gotten bored of playing it. And the same thing happening over and over and over and over and over again. I love the mode, truly. Cy Young at the top there, and then Rod Carew. Kind of interesting picks, I would say. I'm thankful that Rod is wearing a Twins jersey, as he should be, of course. He was best with the Twins. I'll take a look at Cy Young, the namesake of the award. He's a junk baller. 12-6 curveball, screwball, sweeping curve, a 98 four-seam and a changeup. Am I crazy? Maybe that could be good. He's only got 95 hit 9, 81 K9, which is not fantastic. We're going to try him out. We'll see just how good Cy Young truly is. And then Rod Carew, you kind of know what to expect here, but a lot more power than I'm used to seeing. 80 and 76 power per side with maxed out contact, vision, and clutch, damn near. 90 speed, got a great swing. Hell yeah. Am I going to start Rod Carew at first base? I might think about it. He is a ton. If you ever want to make a bunch of stubs, just sit there at your console ready to play the Diamond Quest, and if you're one of the first people to get through it, you're going to make a shit pile of stubs. All right, so that's the Diamond Quest. A lot of 99s out in the game today. I mean, we saw the Hall of Famers, CC Sabathia, Billy Wagner, Dave Parker, Dick Allen, the Jose Bautista, Rod Carew, Cy Young. A lot of 99s, a lot of firepower they put out. Now looking forward, of course, the Speedway Classic on the 29th, which that is Tuesday. The end of the weekend classic, of course, new World Series and flawless rewards, new multiplayer program. And then the 30th, July Spotlight Drop 3. Then the outfield assist program. Okay. I genuinely no idea what that could be. Maybe they'll give you outfielders, if I had to guess. I'm assuming Manny Ramirez is not going to be in there, as he's the antithesis of an outfield assist. He cuts that shit off. Interesting. Great content. Again, they've been killing it. Once again, it only takes them until 4 months into the game cycle for them to really start pumping their fist here. But man, oh man, is it fun once they start doing it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. A lot of great cards on the docket today. Thank you for watching this one.